What is up, guys? My name is Robert Donaldson, and today we are back with another video brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. And once again, we are focusing on their pick'em section. And again, we have another round or another wave of college basketball games in the NCAA tournament and the NIT, but another great slate and a lot of variety to choose from. And I have a really good one for you here today. So, as we kind of scroll down, we're looking at immediately at 11:10 a.m. this Furman San Diego State game. And one of the picks that I absolutely love in this game, if you scroll down here to Darian Trammell, his points total to go over 88 and a half, that just feels almost like stealing. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a faster pace. We know that Furman's going to bring it. They are massive underdogs in this spot as that 13 seed here. And although the point spread might not reflect it, they're going to have to bring their A game. They're going to try to play their style. And although San Diego State's going to try to slow it down as much as possible, this team has the ability to score and hang with these kind of high octane offenses. So let's take Darian Trammell's points to go higher than 8.5 points there. And then as we scroll down here, and we're going past some NIT games, we got the Duke Tennessee game, another good one there. We are going to go over to this Duke Tennessee game, and Santiago Vescovi had a little bit of an off game against Louisiana in round one. And again, with no Mekhi Ziegler in the lineup, somebody has to pick up the scoring pace. And I do think Santiago Vescovi is going to be that guy. So we are getting a modest number of 13.5 points here. I think he goes higher than that. So as we kind of take that number right there and add it into our double, let's keep scrolling down. We have one more that I really want to add. And look at that. He's already right there in the next game for Arkansas, Kansas. I think Arkansas pulls an upset tomorrow. And with a team like Kansas, who we know is capable of getting buckets, and we know that they are going to get their own buckets, I think we have to trust that an Arkansas player is going to hold their own. And whether you take Nick Smith or Ricky Council here, I don't think you can go too wrong. But I trust Nick Smith and his volume to get us higher than 13.5 points. He had an off game in round one. And I think when that happens, there is always necessarily a room for a bounce back, especially when you are able to keep playing on and you advance past even despite that lack of efficiency. He went 2 for 10 from the field. And as we look at our three entries over here to pay 6-1, if we plug in $100 there, obviously we're going to get a $600 payout. And we've been getting really close on these. We also hit one already as well out of three. So we are kind of playing with house money at this point. And once again, I always say this in every video, or at least I try to, make sure that not only Underdog Fantasy is legal in your state, but also that the pick'em section is legal in your state, just because that's a major thing that you want to make sure there's a little bit of a difference there as well. And if it is legal in your state and you want to hop on this 3-leg entry, definitely go over to Underdog Fantasy, sign up using my promo code ROBDFB, and you'll get a 100% deposit match up to $100. So definitely worth it there. I really love this entry, and I think we're going to wake up tomorrow and it's going to be feeling really good having that extra money in our pocket on that 6-1 payer. So with all that being said, y'all, that's going to do it for today's video. And once again, huge shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video as well. And with all that being said, I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.